Where's my second button? There we go. Welcome to another Demarcation Media live stream. This is one I know many of you have been waiting quite some time for, and actually I've been waiting quite some time for. I've had this guy for like a week now, and I haven't been able to do anything with him. Guys, I can't tell you how much torture it's been just staring at this box, waiting to build it. It's been... oh. But anyway, he is here at last, and it is time to build him. And this has the potential to be the best action edition of the year, potentially the best action edition ever, and potentially Blokees' best product of 2026. Oh, are we already starting off with a mute? We are. We're not going to do the spam. We are not doing that. We are not doing that. You are done chatting. I'm going to make this very clear. If you spam the chat, you're going to be timed out for like 30 minutes because we are not going to deal with that. Okay? Let's not mess up the chat for everyone else by spamming things because that's just not good. Not good. But anyway, so we got the box here. I'm going to go ahead and remove the box. I just wanted you guys to be able to see it because Blokees did do a good job on this box. I am actually liking this quite a bit. They've been using AI in some of their boxes, and I hate that. But this seems to be just like some geometric textures and stuff, and it looks good. So we're going to put that aside, and then I'm going to have to probably change camera angles because we have a lot of pieces. You want Blokees in Canada? I'm pretty sure Big Bad Toy Store would ship to you. We got a lot of people in the chat. Imperial 5477, I'm Batman, Rajadina, Ray Dawes, Israel Nation, Special Team C4, Mason Henry, welcome. Alright, look at all these parts, guys. Look at all of these parts. So we got a bunch of options here too. Blokees gave, I think this is the animation style windshield and then the toy style windshield, which is kind of crazy that they did that. And then we also get the Autobot shoulders, but then we also get the Decepticon shoulders from that one episode where Optimus loses his memory and becomes Orion Pax again and like joins Megatron, which I was not expecting that. That's kind of crazy. There is like a little card thingamajig here, which is pretty neat. I'm pretty sure that the app is available in the US now, so I'm not going to show the QR code. Gonna go to Christian camp in California. Shockwave, if you're here at the end, please. Well, you know what? No, I can pray for that right now because we're gonna pray the stream in. So yeah, let me go ahead and do that, and we'll start building. Well, Lord, thank you for just bringing us all of us here, and thank you for a really fun opportunity to put together another awesome kit from Blokees. I just want to ask for Shockwave 222 and the trip to California, that would be a safe drive. That is a long drive, so I ask that would be a smooth process and that it would just be a really good experience. Pray this all in Jesus' name, amen. All right. Every time I build an action edition, I have to figure out how the heck I'm supposed to fit all these runners in. I think Blokees may get Transformers Prime Soundwave. I feel like Soundwave is probably not super likely, but that would be kind of cool. Stop Motion by G, welcome. Also, guys, look at this. Blokees has done 2 swords. We get 2 Star Saber blades, a glowing one and a silver one. But what's interesting is they just painted the silver over top the blue, which is pretty cool. Also, that looks like Lego Technic connectors, which is hilarious. What's my favorite action edition? Right now, my favorite is Transformers 1 Optimus, but this guy might dethrone him. Okay. Let's build... yeah, this is not really like a classic class. We just kind of have the particular pattern of building that they've chosen for us. So we've got this. This fell off the runner for me already. Do I have a vid on the Mega Bloks T60 power armor? Yes, I do. I reviewed both the power armor set and the Red Rocket back when they came out. Also, guys, this Optimus has a removable face mask instead of you having to just like swap the whole face, which I really like that. I'm a big fan of that. We're gonna see how easy it is to get these parts out. So far it's okay. The nubs aren't horrible, but I have my hobby knife on hand if I need it. Dafa Faisal? Is that how you say that name? Welcome. The wheels on his legs are rubber. Yes! All, guys, look at this. There is an absolute pile. This is not even all of them. These are all rubber wheels. Every single one of them. All rubber. Which is super cool. The nubs aren't horrible. Yeah, not too bad. Tomorrow we're going to be building Wheels Wave 3, but I gotta say, I was a lot more excited for this release than I was for Wheels. I'm gonna look. Yeah, there is plenty. I've done a couple shorts on them too, so you will have plenty of close looks. If you just look up Fallout on the channel, you will find it. Wait, which one? Oh, there's his forehead bit. I'll need that in a second. Where's the actual, like, face bit? What runner is that? Oh, is that not a runner? Is it just in here? It is just in here. Okay. Okay. What? He looks like a Bionicle. Look at this. Look at this. That's a cursed look. That's a super cursed look. What the heck? Rubber wheels is a pretty big step up. Yeah, this is a first. This is a first, as far as I know. Oh yeah, we've got a bunch of faces to choose from. We have, here, let's get a close up. We have Smiling Optimus. We have Frowny Optimus. And we have Angry Optimus. That's pretty cool. I think we're going to go with Smiling Optimus. But that goes on there pretty easily. I think swapping them will not be a problem. Also, guys, I just started watching Transformers Prime for the first time the past couple days, because it's actually free from the Transformers official YouTube channel. Are the rubber wheels chewable? Probably. Am I going to try that? Probably not. I'm not that hungry. But I guess you could. I don't condone, nor do I recommend chewing on rubber wheels. Where's the battle mask? Don't worry, we will put the battle mask on in just a moment. So can we take... Okay, no, never mind. I think we're going to be able to swap it, the face, without... Well, I think. Am I going to have to take off the top of the head? Nope. Nope. You don't have to take off the top of the head every time. Thank you, Blokees. That was something that was really frustrating about some of the previous ones. You really had to just pop everything apart. You know? You had to take the whole head apart. Like with Megatron, golly, swapping Megatron's face is terrible. You have to take the whole head apart, swap the face, reassemble the entire head. Not good. Not good at all. Criminal, they haven't gotten more figures. Aren't there a couple more coming out this year? I saw something about that. But yeah, I'm only 2 episodes into Transformers Prime. Maybe 3. I gotta say, I was not expecting the cliff jumper merc right off the bat. Oh, okay, so you will probably have to take the center crest off. No, you will definitely have to take the center crest off to be able to swap that. But that's not the worst thing ever. I think I can live with that. Does he have an axe? No, he doesn't come with an axe. No axe for this fella. Alright, we've got his head, and now the battle mask just plugs on like that. It feels a little loose. And this blue is definitely not the same. Not quite the same color, but how does it come off now? Oh, okay. Interesting. That's a interesting way of attaching it. I don't know that I like how rattly it is, but it does look good. I think they got the look. Voice manual. Wait, that was The Rock that was voicing him? What the heck? I somehow did not catch on to that. But that was sad because, well, it was sad that they killed him off because he's really cool looking. Like, it's a really cool design for Cliff Jumper. I like it a lot. New Optimus Prime. They teased. Yes. There's a Optimus G1 Optimus 2.0, and then there is the IDW Megatron. The mask can be removed and attached to any face. Oh, I see. Any of those faces. All right, we've got a neck. A little bit of movement just on that piece there. So let's set that aside. We grab the torso. And what do I need? C2. Oh boy, it's gonna be one of these. I'm just gonna be hopping back and forth from like C1, C2, C8. Golly. Where's C2? C2. Okay. C2. 1 and 2. Okay. Flames, welcome. Think they will do Megatron next? Not next. If they do a Transformers Prime Megatron, it won't be for a while. Because like I said, we've got G1 Optimus 2.0 coming, and I believe he's the next one. And then we got IDW Megatron after that. Do I still have Jack 14 shipped? Yeah, I've got the whole set. Jack himself is actually upstairs on my like modular Lego street. I would not sell him. He's too high in my most favorite figures. Also, guys, the red is very glossy. Blokees made a very glossy red. Okay, this is gonna go like that. We'll see how tight that is once an arm is put on there. Official DJ Ninja. What? How do you have that on your name? What? Love a Shockwave Action Edition. To be honest, I'm a little surprised we haven't gotten a Shockwave Action Edition already. I thought that's what they were teasing when they had the gun as a bonus, but apparently not. C214. Working on a remaster for that set. It does need a little bit of a remaster. I love the ship, but the wing effect thing is a bit iffy. Do I have a 6-shot? Oh no, Optimus face. Yeah, I have that whole wave. I don't have the clear 6-shot, but I have the normal one. C14. When are the Batman Blokees coming out? Well, which ones? Are you talking about the video or are you talking about the products? Pop that on. Like that. We're getting somewhere. Alright, then we have to set this aside. And we need these pieces. Skeleton. Partial skeleton. Not even a full skeleton. Okay, those nubs are a little bit ugly. Those nubs are a bit ugly. that, and then we need 10. We will need 11 though. Mr. Optimus Prime. Show Z won't ship. Have you tried Big Bad Toy Store? Because I think that they might. They have him on pre-order. There's a post. If you go to my posts tab, you'll find a post with a direct link to this guy on Big Bad Toy Store. And I'm pretty darn sure they'll ship to you. I've shipped stuff to Australia with Big Bad Toy Store. Yeah, they're a very solid. They're honestly one of the best for really anything collectible related. Okay, so we've got this, and we need this. This is a very strange assembly going on here. Does this? Wait, hold up. Hold up. I put that on the wrong side. It was a rare Shockwave with rare Rodimus. What? That's pretty good. Okay, now let's see. Did I do this right? Okay. I think this is a drop-down hip feature right here that I'm building. Any thoughts on the Toy Story? Oh yeah, they're doing a Toy Story. They honestly look kind of neat. Like, I wouldn't mind getting those. Getting a miniature buildable Buzz and Woody. I think that would be cool. Alright, I need the translucent thing. There's a lot of translucent in this one. Better Transformers or Ultraman Blokees? I don't know if you can call either of them better, because, like, if you like Transformers, then obviously you're going to want the Transformers. But if you like Ultraman, then you're going to want the Ultraman. I don't really know if there's any way to say one is objectively better. Let's see. There's the light. There's like a pulse feature, I think. Wait, what? This? No, it goes this way. It's a little bit of an awkward assembly right here. Here, wait. Can I just pop this? Yeah, I would recommend doing it this way. Pop this piece on and then put it together. Don't try to put it on the peg first. Are we good? We get it on there? Don't know if they'll be doing more Bumblebee movie classic class. They're doing a Bumblebee and an Optimus from the Bumblebee movie. Also, now he looks like a worm. Okay, D. Which one? D1. Wait, Blokees got the Toy Story license? Yep, they did. They're starting off with a champion class light wave. Wait, what I just pulled? I just pulled 4. So 4 needs to go on here first. Like that? Okay, that seems a little weird. Make a Transformers Prime Nemesis? I don't know, because they've not really done... Okay, I was about to say they've not really done recolors of Action Editions. Then I remembered the grape-flavored Megatron exists. So, maybe? People have already made customs, which is pretty cool. But I want an official one, because I don't know if I'll be painting one of my own. Okay. I'm still not entirely sure what those silver pieces are doing right there, but... somebody already painted him to look like Shattered Glass Optimus. That was a beautiful custom. Okay, what are we doing here exactly? Oh, like that? Okay. Oh, is that part of the opening chest feature? I think it is. Shattered Glass. Nemesis Prime from Classic Class from Rise of the Beasts. Did I miss the Transformers Prime? Yes, the Bayverse repaint. That makes me want that repaint so bad. That looks so good. It's so good. This design with the Bayverse flames is genuinely so perfect. Honestly, this is one of my favorite Optimus designs now. Like, I hadn't paid too much attention just because I hadn't really watched Transformers Prime. Like, I'd seen it pop up and I thought he looked cool, but getting to actually see more of him, like, yeah, this is up there with, like, Bayverse Prime for sure. How long do you think before other Prime characters? I don't know how many of the TFP characters we're going to get. I know a lot of people want just, like, full-on entire waves or whatever, but I don't know if we're going to get a lot of them in Action Edition or not. Okay, which way does this go? There we go. I could see them maybe doing like a galaxy wave. Also, here's the Matrix. I like the design of this Matrix. I feel like it's more interesting than a lot of the Matrix. Matrixes looks good front and back. That's great. I love it when they do both sides. And then he gets the Matrix just... Oh, it just kind of sticks in there. Do I think of the design for Bayverse Soundwave? He's cool, but he doesn't really look like Soundwave. It's a little generic color-wise. Let's see, 3. We need Transformers Prime Cliff Jumper. I feel like he'd be not that likely, given how little screen time he actually had. I don't know, maybe he comes back, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Alright, so we got that. And then these hinge... Oh! I understand now. I understand. And I'm throwing stuff. Alright, C6. We need 4. Is that like mode? I mean, he looked cool. Again, he looked cool, but he didn't look like Soundwave. Hold on. Was I already supposed to have put a... Yes, I was. Literally 1 step ago. When is the Absolute Batman? We don't have a release date for those yet. Given that they just showed off the prototypes, I would expect it'll be a few months at least. So, hold on to your horses. Be patient. Wait a bit. Because, yeah, we just saw the prototypes. Is there supposed to be that much of a gap? Feels a little... That doesn't feel right. No, that was not right. There should not have been that much of a gap. Alright. There we go. It still feels like I have not... Oh, there we go. You really got to push these top pieces together. What is going on? It doesn't feel like it's all the way on there. Okay, hold on. This doesn't feel right. This is supposed to sit down pretty snugly. I guess it's just the parts are just kind of flexing upward a little bit. That's strange. He dies in many universes. Yeah, Cliff Jumper just gets destroyed all the time. It's sad. Because he's cool. Alright, C1. 16 is on that side. Try squeezing it on the sides. The sides are not... No, that's just the way it is. I'm hoping that as we build, it'll lock things in place a bit more. A poll voting for the next DC character. Flash and Joker had the most votes. Interesting. There we go. Few nub marks here and there. Alright, there's that. There's some articulation here. Interesting. Poor red Bumblebee repaint guy. Yeah, that's what he kind of gets reduced to. C2, 5. 5 goes on this side. Okay, that's in place. Cliff Jumper became Prime. Cliff Jumper Prime. I don't know, that'd be kind of cool. If they can make RC a Prime, why not Cliff Jumper? All right, D1 14. Where is it? Wait, hold up. D1 14? Oh, here we go. Over here. And then this one. The silver is definitely the most difficult to work with. C2 18. Where did I put C2? There we go. We're gonna get through C2 real quick. Character is Cliff Jumper. RC is a Magnus though. Oh, is that? Wait, how is RC a Magnus? I thought Ultra Magnus was his name. Vicente, is that how you say that? Welcome. You got your first Gundam, you were obsessed. Yeah, that's why I don't really go with normal transforming Transformers, because they don't usually have a whole lot of articulation. Well, that is an ugly nub mark. That's why I left my knife over here. I don't recommend leaving a knife open, but for the sake of speed, I'm just setting it farther away. Magnus is now a rank system. Okay, that's... I don't know how I feel about that. That seems a little strange, but alright. Okay, I need A2. Wait, hold on. A22. This. Like Prime in a sense. That's so... I don't know. That feels weird. A good show like Transformers Prime. Good luck finding anybody to make a good show these days. This red is very similar to the Batman Beyond red, which I'm a big fan of because it's a nice finish. I want the red to look nice because it's the, you know, main thing you see. So I'm going to trim up the nubs. And again, you can build these without tools. I'm just choosing to use them because I want it to look good. Oh, that's gonna go there. Oh, interesting. Got a little bit of flex there. Kenza the Human, you didn't realize I was live. Yes, today is embargo release day for this dude right here. So, of course, I had to stream the build. And I'm going to build this and then immediately start hitting light speed on getting the review done because I need to get it done as fast as possible. All right, got that. Excellent. All right, D6. Where is D6? This is D6. This one is bigger. Yeah, I believe it's about the same. He's going to be about the same size as Tarn. Based on the pictures that I've seen. Also, he's just got a lot of parts. Okay, and then we need something from Runner B. Something popped free from this runner? 19. What was 19? That could be a problem. I still have all of the... Oh, wait, no. Never mind. I already pulled that off. Oh, that's like a little hinge. A little hinge there. And then we put these pieces... Hold on, I'm not doing this right, am I? Okay, this is going on this side. There we go. Tarn needs a movie? No, not really. I mean, Tarn could be a villain in a movie, but I don't think Tarn needs his own movie. A bit bigger than Tarn. Does he have more parts than Tarn? I would assume so. I can't confirm because I don't remember the parts count for Tarn. But I would guess so. He's got even more layering than Tarn did. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's starting to come together. It's starting to come together. I think I'm probably going to go with the darker... Ooh, that's a nice breeze coming through that window. There we go. I think I'm probably going to go with the darker windows. Okay, so we get a little bit of side to side, and then the ab crunch. It's not massive, but it's an okay ab crunch. If anyone needs a movie, it should be Cliff Jumper. Cliff Jumper deserves it, that's for sure. Do I recommend you read Skybound? I haven't read Skybound, so I can't recommend it or not. It's on my list to read, but I have not read it yet. Mostly because I've been too busy to bother ordering the books. Alright, we do that. I just want to make sure the red has less nub marks than the rest, you know. The T-Rex model kit. Oh yeah, they are doing that giant one. I forgot about that. Okay, what am I attaching this to? I'm attaching it to this. Do I need to get this out of the way? Oh, that like folds inward. Oh, I see. Is that attached? I think it's attached. Looks attached to me. That will fold up and then seal like that. It's pretty cool. Same for this side, except I'm popping the side panel off while I do it. Clear plastic is really good. Clear plastic, when used in the right setting, is, yes, very good. When used as structural pieces, no. That's a bad design choice. All right, D1 again. Where did I put D1? He's played by Dwayne Johnson again. Yeah, that's true. Jennifer, I have no idea how to say that last name. Welcome. I think you guys just like giving me pronunciation challenges with your usernames. And I would say I'm pretty decent at just like sounding stuff, but man, some of these usernames. He needs to lock in that movie. See, if only he had the same plot armor that B had. I mean, B freaking died in Rise of the Beast, and he was back by the end of the movie. Alright, so we're going to attach that on there. Golly, there's so much part separation. What is Cliffjumper's specialty? Dying. Alright. There we go. Alright, we're going to grab this. And then we've got the side view mirrors. Nope, that's the wrong side. Yeah, I do think that the lighter blue looks good, but I think the darker blue is my personal preference here. Oh, we have to add other pieces. All right, C2 again. Where did I put C2? There we go. So we need this piece. And then we need this piece. Jumping off cliffs. Lasting a total of 6 minutes. That's, I think that's very apt. I think we got some very apt responses. These gray pieces did not come off the runners very smoothly. Okay, what about this one? Yeah, the gray really hung on. Alright, so then this goes like that. We'll pop that right here. Alright, looking good. And we need C2 again. You're getting it, but to tell you how it's going. So far, it's a pretty good build. Not too difficult, but there's a lot going on. It's not boring, but I would recommend having a hobby knife on hand. Pop that. Yeah, some of these nub marks are a little rough. All right, and then that clicks on like so. All right, he's got windshields. Right now that looks really goofy. It's just kind of sitting up there. Seems like it's a little up high. But that is how it goes. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it goes. Okay, so then we need D1 again. Wow. So we need this piece. This is for the back. Oh no. Well, that's not good. This just cracked right in half, right there on the runner. Blokees, if you want people to just pop the pieces out, you gotta make sure that that actually works. So let me grab a little bit of glue here. And I had a safety pin over here somewhere. I'm gonna need that. Luckily this is not too horrible of a break, but that's a very thin piece, and apparently that is a structural weak point. There we go. All right, let's see about fixing this. Default NPC, welcome, and bye. Let's see here. get it in there. This might be fine. We might be okay. Because this won't need to have too much pressure on it. But yeah, there's a nub mark right on top. So let's grab the other pieces while we're doing that. So the lesson learned here is be careful with the silver parts. They're not that fragile. It's just if you press just right, then yeah, you're gonna have issues. D6. All right, let me get this. How's the build? Build's decent so far. One hiccup. One major hiccup thus far. Alright, it's drying pretty well. Am I sticky? I don't think I'm sticky. Alright, so let's start putting these pieces on. So this one goes right here. Then this one goes right here. Oh, interesting. Okay. No. Don't you do that. Pretty sure these pieces are supposed to fit here. Alright, let's back this off then. Yeah, that's supposed to fit. Just needs to be attached correctly. Right. Okay. That's a little bit difficult. I feel like the tolerances on that spot aren't quite there. Ronald Plump, welcome. Recommend using tweezers for this? What? What would tweezers do in this particular scenario? All right, let's put this on. See if I can get this on without breaking it. Oh, it does. Just, these parts do just overlap a little bit. Okay. Also, disaster averted. That went on there just fine. I think even if it had snapped, it probably would have been okay. But we'll find out. Okay, we need a couple more of these. Do I have RC Galaxy version 9? I have all of the Galaxy versions. Turka Alonzi, goodbye. Sorry for missing the stream. Was that a fake out? Fake out leaving? D5. All right, D5, and then D2. Where's D2? D1. Is it over here? No, that's just the swords. That's D3. Where is D2? Am I holding it? Nope, I'm holding D5. Oh, it's a tiny little runner. How long have I been streaming for? Almost an hour now. I need to pick up the pace here because I still got to make this video about this guy. Because the goal is to release the video tomorrow. Maybe release a short this evening. We'll see. We'll see how fast I can go. How did I acquire my copy? This is provided by Blokees. This stream is in collaboration with Blokees. That is how I have it so soon. Okay, then we have this here. So much parts layering. Look at that. That's nice looking. The question is, will that ever come back out? Who knows? That doesn't seem to be on. Is that? Really? I guess so. It's a little strange because there's like a bit of a gap there. But I guess that's the way it's supposed to go. It seems like it should sit more flush than that. But I don't know. This goes like that. Yeah, this just doesn't stick down fully. Oh, yo! We get to put some wheels on. Give me some rubber. Tarn or this one? Took you 5 hours to build Tarn's body? Wow. That's a long time. Whoa, wait, hold up. Are those just straight up normal Galaxy version joints? This guy, I would honestly venture to say maybe he's more complicated. Where is... Let's see... 3. That's C6. Where's 3? Is this 3? Oh, it's like bigger versions. Oh, no. Actually, that's basically just Galaxy joints right there. How do I collab with Blokees? Well, back when I started, I reached out to them and said, hey, I think your products look cool. I want to make you some content. And they said, all right. And they sent me some stuff. Now it's a little more complicated because, you know, there's like licensing stuff and, you know, when I can release content and when I can't. But I will say this to anybody who's like, oh, I want to collab with Blokees. If you're just in it to get the free stuff, don't bother, like really, because you're not going to be providing value to the company if all you're doing is trying to get free stuff. Like you're part of why companies like Blokees even collab with people in the first place is because those people bring some value to their company in some way. And if you're just like, I just want free stuff, that's not really going to provide them with much value. Commander Creo, welcome. Welcome for however long you are able to stay. All right, so pop that. Is that on? I guess so. That didn't like snap into place or anything. That's kind of makes me go, what? But okay. Probably your favorite Transformers show. So far, it's pretty good. Crazy, why wasn't there a live build? Because that one was one that I needed to... That it had to go through many layers of approval before it could be released. And I just wasn't able to do a live build because the review had to be completed beforehand. But yeah, so far that's why there hasn't been really any live builds of the Marvel Rivals stuff. Because they have very strict things that have to be met, strict requirements. Okay. Very nice, very nice. This chest thing so much looks like the sunglasses. It's hilarious. Oh, it is here. spokesperson towards the company instead of get stuff from them. I mean, yeah, in doing what I'm doing, so I do this stuff because I think the Blokees products are really cool. And I want to share them with people, let people be able to see the details, you know, point out where they need to improve, what they're doing well, because I really like this stuff. And it's stuff that I would probably be, obviously, probably not at the same frequency if I was just buying it all myself, but I would certainly be doing it anyway. I mean, heck, you guys see, I spend too much money getting the rares to do those videos. But yeah, you need to have a passion for doing it, and you need to have a drive to do it other than just free stuff. You know, other than just haha free stuff, go burr. I mean, getting free stuff is great, but honestly, at this point, for me, it's less about the getting free stuff, and it's more about like, hey, being given the product means I actually can make the content, because if I had to just buy it all myself, I don't know that I could do all of the content that I'm doing currently. So I feel like Blokees really got the shaping. I also feel like, hold up, there's a lot of pieces, like there's a lot of attachment holes here, but I'm only using 2 of them. Why do I have a feeling that is hinting towards an upgrade kit? Ooh. Hold on a minute. Where is that? Look at this. We get to put the pipes on. This is cool. The best model kit brands. Yeah. Mr. T Huge, welcome. Find a decent build on that Rocket Raccoon. Oh, I have built Rocket. For some reason the content, I wasn't able to make content on it, and Blokees still hasn't given me the go-ahead on that. But I will say, Rocket is absurdly overcomplicated for literally no reason. Like, they did a lot of stuff that really didn't need to be done, in my opinion. Alright, there we go. And then this one. Warrior FG, welcome. Extra hole is the holder for the Star Sabers? No, because the extra 2 holes are now hidden underneath this panel. I think the Star Saber holder will go on top. All right, so we've got the pipes here. They are a bit posable. And then we need runner B. I already see the pieces I need. You like this design for Optimus? I am also, honestly... So, I never paid as much attention to this guy because... For a couple reasons. First of all, any figures... They were really kind of hard to get. Like, there was not a ton of options for figures for this guy. There's like the... Was it Iron Warrior or something? He looked great, but every time I looked to get him, he was sold out. And he pops off and goes ham. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Transformers Prime Ultra Magnus. That would be great. I mean, I'm a big Ultra Magnus fan, so I wouldn't mind getting more versions of Ultra Magnus. Next Galaxy Wave is going to have Ultra Magnus. Do I think this Optimus is better than the previous Transformers 1 Optimus? I don't know yet. I need to get him fully assembled to be able to make that judgment. But we do have the torso here. That's a decent bend. This can kind of move side to side to get out of the way, I guess. He gets a bit of a lean back. The tilt side to side is kind of crazy. All right. Very cool. It looks really good. So Optimus's head is starting to get stuck off to the side. Okay. So C3. Golly. I wish that there was like, I could just use 1 or 2 runners. Rare half-dead Optimus. Trying to get a totally different... Hey, I mean, pulling a rare is always cool. That's such a cool-looking rare, but man, I wish it was just a full shiny version. Abner's Playtime, welcome. This gold feels a little different than the last gold that they used. I'm kind of liking it. It feels a little bit more solid. All right, I need C3 now. There's so many C runners. So many of them. All right, 11. And 12. It's a galactic empire with 2 generals. I'm still working my way through the Netflix show. Gotta finish that first. Okay, what are we doing here? So this needs to face inward. And then this goes downward. How's the build going? Pretty good so far. One hiccup with a part kind of breaking a little bit. But other than that, we're rolling along here. C36. I'm having a little bit of that problem that I had with Tarn, just like looking at the pieces, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's going to be kind of small. And then it's not small at all because this guy is not a small kit. So I'm trying to move quick. So probably a lot of these nubs are going to get left. Pile these over here. D1, 7. Golly, that's part of the arm? Do I know how the magnet works? Because how does the magnet make the light turn on? The little LED unit in there, you're basically completing the circuit with the magnet. Okay, there's that. I need a red. Number 5. Where is number 5? Wait a minute. That's A1. That was a Unicron spaceship. That's Galaxy version 7? I don't know. I start to lose track. There's a lot. All right, clip that in. C7. C7. What even is C7? There's too many C runners. Here we go. C7. C7, 12. We got 12 and 10. Where's 10? Here's 10. Model kit pliers. You mean the nippers? I have some nippers. But I'm attempting to build it in the way that Blokees suggests, you know? Also, if you use the nippers, you will have stuff left that you have to trim. And that actually slows things down a lot. Sitting here and trimming parts like that, that slows things down quite a bit. But mainly the reason why I don't use it is because Blokees kits are advertised as you don't need them. You don't need the C712. Is that really a part I want? It looks like it. But yeah, you're supposed to be able to not use tools. You're an hour late, but not too late. A sea of C runners. You see, golly, break my brain here. All right, now I need C5. Where's C5? C5. I see C4. C4 is always a funny runner to have. Very explosive. And I need 3 and 4. Slow down. Yeah, I do think that slow releases, quality over quantity is always preferable. But then you've got people complaining. They're like, I want this. The one Galaxy Wave comes out and they're like, when's the next one? When's the next one? It's like, well, guess you can't please everyone. I mean, and that's coming from somebody who's extremely impatient for Galaxy version 11. Oh, now I need C8. C8. 9. Okay, they're both 9ers thing. Taylor Trendmaster, welcome. Wizard is never late. Yes, very nice. You got Tarn yesterday on sale. Well, as a first, go slow. That's a complex build. And he is a chunky boy to pose. But he is a pretty good kid. Nope, wait, no. Let's go this way. There we go. And A1. A1-1. And 3. Do I have the Defender 7 chases? I do indeed. The video for those are actually out for members. And I have a short about unboxing them coming. Clean up the red. Okay. So we've got an arm here. Is it going here? It is. So many pieces. Does that need to... Oh, I see. That's a little weird that that can hinge that way. But okay. So now we've got this. We need a 318. Less articulation due to his bulky design. For how bulky he is, he does honestly get a fair amount of movement. Clean up that nub a little bit. Clean up that nub. And that one. Okay, so we've got this. This piece goes... Holy moly. So that has a little bit of hinging motion. And then a 3, 7. I should probably not leave my knife close by in the pile of runners open. It's a bad idea. I feel like I'm making good time. My estimate for how long this would take is like a little over 2 hours. Does it go here? Yeah, whoa, nice and smooth. Okay, and then we've got these little spikes here. Cool. Cool, cool. There we go. And then this is gonna go on here. Is that? That did not go on all the way. There we go. Now it's on. C8. Where's C8? Where did I put it again? C8. 13. Where's C8 13? Here we go. Gotten the champion class light. For the Star Wars, I haven't yet. There's the Star Wars stuff is slow because of licensing in the US, but I definitely want to look at those because they look awesome. Also, I really enjoyed Mando and Grogu as a movie, so that's another reason why I want them. All right, 10. You lost one of your gerbils. Like, lost? Like he's not, like he's missing, or lost as in he died? You're a little bit confused about the CC light thing. It is a confusing way to do things. It's basically, you can think of it two ways. It's cheaper champion class, or, and this is probably the better way to think about it, it's just a more expensive Galaxy version. Like, think of it as Galaxy version Deluxe instead of Classic Class Light, if that makes sense. I think that's how they should have advertised it, as Galaxy version Deluxe. But maybe they didn't want the expectations that would come with calling it Deluxe. Oh. Okay. Oh, C2. C2 again. C2, 7. He died? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That is never fun. Never fun to lose a pet. This one? What? Why does this not seem to be fitting? This does not seem to fit. Galaxy size, but with better articulation. Pretty much. Pretty much. I think there might be slightly larger, just due to the extra joints. Will it fit here? Well, that, there. What? There it fits. Wait, 15? Did I grab 15? I didn't. Maybe that's why. Make another Iron Man? Are you sure? They did a lot. They did a lot of Iron Mans. Alright, pop that on. And then we pop this one on. Can everything line up? Okay. I think we got it. Okay, I need A2, A2, 3. Thought he was probably around. And he got crushed. Oh, the poor guy. So he didn't just get old? Golly. I'm sorry to hear that. Rip the little gerbil. Alright. An action edition? Oh, a big Iron Man. That would be kind of cool. I feel like people would get mad though, because they're like, more Iron Man? When will I do more Chinese models? You mean like Chic Mainland? Not sure yet. I am in the process of working on a Mosho video. Another Mosho video. Oh gosh, those were... Holy moly, those were super ugly nubs. They're not really even nubs. They're like gouges. Yikes. But yeah, I'm wrapping up or not really wrapping up. I'm about halfway done a Mosho video in collaboration with Temu. And once that's done, I might do some Chic Mainland stuff, perhaps. Or maybe some of the SNA. Is that how you say it? The SNA kits? I'm a little confused here. Oh no, never mind. I'm not really confused. This arm is just a little confusing. I keep not being quite sure what direction I'm building. Oh, this has a hinge. Alright. Blokees getting fancy here. You know what? I can pop it on that side. Then I need to not keep taking the thing out of out of screen. Just built Action Edition Transformers 1 Optimus. Nice. Very good. Very, very good kit. Alright, this part's frustrating. Because this hinge part doesn't want to stay. But then the rest of these... Ooh, there we go. Alright, so there's this. Nice, okay. Still building. Well, this is a big boy. Very big boy. So it's going to take a second to get them all put together. Oh my word. Now that is an arm bend. So smooth. Okay, we're almost done this. We just need a 2... 6... What? This is his arm? I thought this was a thigh piece. An Action Edition. It costs 1K. 1K what? Hopefully not US currency, because holy moly. That would be absurd. Alright, hopefully the next side will go a little quicker. Decepticon in left arm, Autobot in right arm. I don't know about that. That's a little bit of a strange mishmash. Okay. It says right. I guess that's correct. Okay, so we're gonna pop this on here, like so, and then this goes on here. Holy moly, the layering is insane. Look at that, that's beautiful, amazing. Okay, so now we need C1. Where is C1? I don't think I've really pulled anything off of C1 yet. Then we got all the hands here. The hands are strange. They kind of went a master grade style with it. I'm not sure I love that. Pre-posed hands are superior. I don't really care what anyone says. So many people try to claim that posable hands are better. They're just not. They're simply not. They're more fragile. They're less durable for like actually holding the weapons. Your Action Edition 01 Optimus broke because it fell off a shelf? Yeah. Do I know a board game called Ember Obsidian Protocol? I can't say I do, although the name sounds kind of cool. Alright, what is this? TF. This is Runner TF. That's funny. TF6. Oops. TF6. The nubs again. Very, very ugly nubs. Oh, it's this direction. Hold up, what? How is that? Oops. That is TF6, yes? It is. But that's not, that doesn't line up. It just goes past. Okay, I guess it just goes past. Alright, well, that wasn't very well thought out. But, okay. What? Blokees, why? Why? 16. This is such an annoying way to do hands. This is not ideal at all. Blokees, why would you do this? There's not even, what? Am I just missing something here? Because there's like not even the proper amount of connection points. What are these hands? These are awful. Mech model. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, so we have this. We're gonna attach the thumb. It's a posable thumb. And then this is supposed to fit on here. Okay, there we go. We have a hand. All right. Not a big fan of that. Interesting. We got a hand, and then we'll just go ahead and put the other hands together because why the heck not? Might as well get it over with. I don't know why Blokees says to like... So the instructions say that this little peg here needs to go through that peg hole. That's not how that works. It just kind of attaches on and then the peg is there. I don't know why the instructions say that that peg hole... You guys can see it. Says that will attach into the peg hole. It absolutely does not. That is not how that works. So that makes for a very confusing build attempt. And then we've got all the other swappable fingers. Do what you want. But yeah, the swappable, just give me like 5 or 6 pairs of like good, solid posed, pre-posed hands, like the way that they did Transformers 1 Optimus. That was beautiful. That was so perfect. This is, because like what's the point of even the posable thumb here? Like genuinely, what is the point? There's basically no point. Okay, so we need, what is this? So there's the holding hand. This is 17. And then, what am I supposed to do with this exactly? Do you have to, Blokees, why? This is a lot of, you're gonna have to do so much parts forming to be able to swap the hands. In the stores, come to find out it wasn't, well, the DX version does say DX on the box. Walmart doesn't sell the DX. 9. And then you have a pet cockatoo. That's cool. Okay, so then to use, or wait, do you just need all of these parts for this one? Because I guess that would be ideal if that was all that was needed. Keep thinking it's gonna rain, but it's actually quite sunny out. It's just in my studio, it's not, you can't see the sun so much. Okay, there's that. And oh wait, okay, so it's a little less bad than I thought, but it's still annoying as all get out. So this piece has to go here. I think that's a holding hand. So if you want to build a different hand, you then have to pop that off like so. That's a holding hand. Here, we'll go ahead. Well, why not put on a holding hand? Pop that on, and then you have to pull the thumb out and do that. I think this is a Star Saber holding hand. So now you've got a different hand. I don't like that system. That's really clunky and frustrating. But hey, it is what it is, I guess. Let me just go ahead and get the rest of these parts off, because why not? They definitely wouldn't have been able to make articulated fingers. I mean, they could have, but they shouldn't have tried. Like, that's not even something they should have tried. Oh, wait, there's also just fists. cool. Okay, the fists look decent. It's okay. But yeah, it's just a very frustrating system. Articulated fingers sucks on a model kit. Yes, they do. I have a master grade. I actually have a couple of master grades, but one of them has fully articulated hands, and it's so bad. It's not fun to pose at all as a result. How much have you missed? We've gotten a torso, which I'll start putting these things over here. Torso, head. Oh, I put them over there, and you can't even really see them because my face cam is there. But we got torso, head, and one arm so far in an hour and 20 minutes, which I think it's okay. I think it's okay speed. I do think I need to speed up, though, because like I said, I've got a lot of filming to do. A lot of filming to do. All right, so we got all the hand parts out of the way, and it is time to build the other arm. So, got to collect up all the pieces again. Perfect grade time? Yeah, a little bit. Can you shout out name? What? Okay. Why? Here's the thing. Why do you want to shout out for, first of all, your actual name? If that's not your YouTube name, you probably shouldn't be sharing your name around too much. And also, that doesn't really do much for you. C8. How much of a hassle is it to replace the hands? A little less than I was expecting. It's a frustrating system to put together at the start, but it's not quite as bad as I was expecting completely. But it's also not the best. Like, Transformers 1 Optimus has a lot smoother hand swapping. This guy is, yeah, it's okay. I'll take what they did over articulated hands, but I don't think it's the best option ever. What is that? Runner C3. So many C runners. That's 8. Where's 3? Here it is. So many C runners. Master grade Barbados, kind of mid. He looks cool. How long is the stream gonna be? I have no idea. I never really can answer those questions. Unless it's a game stream, and then I can say, oh yeah, we'll end in like 20 minutes. Here it's, well, however long it takes for me to put this together. Which is hopefully going to be swift, but we'll see. You have the hand glued. Blokees should make an Action Edition Transformers 1 Megatron. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. I know a lot of people want him, but I don't think that's going to happen. The Transformers 1 hype really died hard. It went from Transformers 1 everything to Transformers what? Also, I'm going to just go ahead and take these pieces off here. Do I have all the rares of Defender 7? I do. As I said earlier, that video is actually already out for members, comparing all of them. That video is available right now for those in the early access gang. One. Oh yeah, we're gonna need all of these pieces. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clear this out. Am I liking it so far? Aside from the hands and a few hiccups here and there, so far, yeah. Again, I've said this a couple times, but I have to get it fully assembled and like see how the joints hold themselves together before I can really make a definitive statement. Transformers 1 Optimus was so perfectly done in all the tolerances and everything that he's going to be hard to beat. Sadly, you're not a member. Well, it'll be out for everyone eventually, but there are 2 tiers of the early access gang. One of them is like $2. So for those of you who are impatient, it is quite cheap to be able to watch stuff early. The goal was to make it as accessible as possible for people. All right, there's that. All right. Now, I will need these in a moment. Oh, no, I do need them now. I was looking at the next step. It's like, oh, I need the other ones in a moment. No, I need them now. Is G1 our first Bayverse? Yeah, I don't know that that was a great movie title name. Like, movie title choice. Movie title name. That's the same thing. I think they should have called it, like, Transformers Origins or something like that. Because searchability, that would be way better. Also, Transformers Origins tells people, like, what the movie is. Transformers 1 doesn't. RC Man, just do RC Blokees. They already did RC. They did RC. They've done one RC so far. No, they've done two. They did the Rise of the Beasts RC, and they also did, wait, what's the next one? C5. They also did G1 RC. I don't think RC needs an action edition. I think she would be a rather lackluster action edition, to be honest. Where's C5? 6, 3, 1, 2, 4, 8. Where is 5? Am I blind? Wait, hold on. I have to be. I just solved 2. Yep, I'm blind. Not Chromia. Barely anyone knows about Chromia. Like, the casual fan doesn't know about Chromia. You're going to spam the chat and break it? Spamming in the chat is not going to be tolerated. We've already had to mute somebody today for that. Let's avoid having to do anymore. Okay, there we go. That one faces backwards. This one faces forwards. Prime Soundwave. That's quite the bend. Alright, C8. I know I just had C8. Here it is. Thing. Yeah, that one person, like, if you just spam the chat, then suddenly nobody can chat. Then it's just one long string of whatever you're spamming, and that's rude to everybody in the chat. The chat's there to have conversations and whatnot, not to just see who can type or copy and paste something the fastest. Right, and then a 1. No. Oh, I already pulled the A stuff off. Ah, I'm dropping it. Do you like Spam like the one in the can? No. I've never actually eaten it, and I never plan to. I prefer to eat real meat. Thank you very much. Ooh. Can I get this line back up? There we go. Alright, there's that. Now we do the shoulder again. Nope. Where's the other part? So we need this. You need the duo. Yeah. Unfortunately, if the duo is what you're after, YOLO Park is probably your best bet. Even though I greatly prefer Blokees. For the most part, YOLO Park has some good stuff. But yeah. Or 3-0. 3-0. I don't know. I almost would go with 3-0. Please do not the sharp knife. Do not the sharp knife. Okay, so we do this. that on. Clip that on. And we've got the spikes again. Gonna check out the other Blokees Marvel rivals. I've looked at all except for Rocket and Moon Knight. I have Rocket, but I haven't been given the go-ahead to make content about him. Moon Knight, though, I don't know when I'm going to be able to look at Moon Knight. I think I need to ask Blokees about that. That's, I've been waiting, but I haven't heard anything. Which is unfortunate, because I really want to look at him. I think he looks really good. Show blood on the live stream. Yeah, we're gonna try to avoid that. I said it before, I've stabbed myself in the chest on accident with a X-Acto knife being careless. I don't recommend that. Classic class, have some bend. Yeah, that would be nice. Well, B, Dark of the Moon B got the bend. That was nice to see. Technically, Megatron did as well. It's just not as good. Okay. Progress. What are we looking at here? Like this, and like this. Okay. Oh, wait. A little bit more. Perfect. Blokees is so overrated. What? Why are they overrated? They get a lot of hype because they release a lot of cool stuff for prices that people can actually afford. That's why everybody likes them. Oh, yo, I think I'm about to be done with this runner. That'll be nice. The brand new day. Oh yeah, whenever that is coming out. You need a revamp for Classic Class. Well, that's what the Bumblebee movie stuff basically is going to be. We're getting the Optimus, which is essentially the Rise of the Beast version, just a little bit better. You ordered online like 2 weeks ago? Blokees is the little Caesars of model kits. That's pretty funny. With a Megatron, the 3-0, yes. Golly, that is a great figure. The Skybound Optimus, so good. If you do, please use the QR code in the short that I put out, because that will be a huge help to the channel. But seriously, that is one of my favorite Optimus figures that I have now. He's just so solid and fun to pose. Also, he looks impeccable. 3-0. I wish I tried their DLX line sooner. I want to get some more of them now. I want to get their DLX like Sideswipe. Or, sorry, MDLX. You want to see more complex build from Blokees? I mean, that's what this is right here. Jetwing Prime. Jetwing Prime is, for half price, is pretty good. Alright. A lot of nub cleanup. But this is the last of the red, so we won't have to worry about that as much. I don't think the blue is as bad, but we'll find out. Okay. First things first, we need to do the little hinge bit. I need to remember which way. How am I building here? Okay. I keep thinking that this is like the back of the arm, and it is absolutely not the back of the arm. It's the side. Oh my gosh, this is the most annoying part. Wheeljack from Transformers Prime? I feel like that's a really long shot. I doing this right? Wait, hold up. Am I doing this right? Wait, I have to be. That's the only way this can go. Blokees having perfect grade size kits. I think that would be a little much. Yola Park's got that covered. Am I not going to touch Defender 02 Justice League? I'm not allowed to yet. There's no... the licensing is not here, so I can't get those. Unless I buy them myself. I would like to, because I actually do like a lot of the designs from the Justice League movie. The movie was terrible. Well, the Snyder Cut was okay. Okay, are we going... We're going here? Ugh. Okay, there we go. Definitely some nubs here. Alright, an hour and 30 minutes for this much is not bad. I think we're doing good here. I'm just keeping an eye on the time because, again, I'm trying to make sure that I can also make the review. All right. Pop that up. All right, we've got another arm. Now it's time to make the legs. What am I going to be using? C8. I'm gonna use a bunch of C8. So I need 7. 6. Action Edition body to go with the Unicron head, because that would be weird. Because then people would be required to buy the Unicron head to do anything with the body. It's just not a very good business. It's not very good from a business standpoint. Wait, hold on. 6, 7, where's 8? Oh, it's right here. Okay, so we got this piece. Favorite Action Edition. Mine is currently Transformers 1 Optimus, but we'll see if this guy dethrones him or not. Okay, we got that. We need D5, 9. E110. And then C6. Wherever the heck C6 is. That's 8. We're going to need that again. 6. Here's 6. 1. Yes, I've built quite a few Gunpla kits. I've kit bashed quite a few of them. I would say I'm fairly experienced with Gunpla. Okay. Put that there. Oh, hold up. What are we doing here? Oh, this goes this way. What? That's wacky. Okay, so this is gonna go... Where exactly? Okay, interesting. And then I need C7, 4. Okay, so I need 7. Where's 7? There you go. C7, 4. Other than this one, oh gosh, I have lots. I need to do Blokees Ultraman Wave 2 video. I need to do an actual full review for the Champion Class Luke and Han. I gotta do one for a couple Arcacore sets. I got another... Actually, I have quite a few, like 3 Acid Rain videos in the works. The Acid Rain stuff is just kind of a passion project. It doesn't get as many views, but I still really like making them. Oh yeah, ZD Toys Mando. He just arrived today. going to be doing a review on him. I'll probably try to push that one out pretty quick because there's not really many reviews of him right now. What else? I do need to try and actually do my innovation of Blokees video. I've had that planned for over a year, but every time I try to sit down and do it, Blokees changes things again. Is that in there? I think it's in there. I just put that in upside down. That is not what I want to do. D5, 10. Taterbot Show, welcome. They're already shipping out Prime. This was shipped a long time before he was announced. Well, maybe not a long time, but long enough. Oh, the toe hinge. That's the toe hinge? I don't know about that. That doesn't seem like it's very tight. Alright, C6. I might just go ahead and build both feet. Because why not? There's that. There's that. And then B. B1. Let's see. 17 and 18. Chic Mainland. Angry Gollum Plus, welcome. You're having interest in Chic Mainland. There's a lot of Chic Mainland stuff on Temu. Big Bad Toy Store has quite a few. They're basically, a lot of them are like high-grade Gundams. Ooh, nice. It's kind of hinged. But yeah, a lot of them are like high-grade Gundams. Oh, wait, it doesn't... Never mind, the feet are two separate assemblies, so I am going to just roll with what we've got. I'm going to go ahead and pop these off, though, because this is just two pieces, and I'm going to throw that down, because now we don't have a runner. Make a Classic Class Transformers Prime. Classic Class? They haven't even made Classic Class Optimus yet for Transformers Prime. Okay, let's see. C. Oh, I need C2. Is that the last on C2? I can get rid of C2? Let's go. Your mom got you the Marvel Rivals Spider-Man. Nice. Love that kit. Very well made kit. Honestly, probably my definitive Spider-Man in my collection at the moment. At least for Peter. I have a couple of Miles. Okay, that's tight. That's good. This is the hip. That really needs to be tight. You know what else I can do? This runner is just tires. Let's just get rid of the tires. Not into Galaxy version anymore. The mainland Xenodash. The Fenrir is actually a little more articulated. I'm not planning on picking up the Xenodash. I think it's really dumb that they made a female version of the Xenostrike. Because the Xenostrike was a perfect faceless robot. It didn't need a female version. Pop that. Okay, now we can get rid of another runner, and we can just go ahead. How many Spider-Man figures do I have? I have... Let me think. Well, I'm assuming we're not counting Lego, because if we're counting Lego, that's quite a bit. But I've got the Marvel Legends... is it Ultimate Spider-Man Miles? I have the Marvel Legends Brooklyn 2099 Miles. I have the SV Action Miles. And I've got all the Keyplay ones, so that's like 9 Spider-Man. All the Blokees ones, so that's like 4 or 5 more. And then the Marvel Rivals one. So quite a few. I have quite a few. You like the female look? Yeah, but why? It's just weird. It's a combat robot. There's no need to make it look like a female. It's just kind of gross. Also, why the heck does it need cat ears? It doesn't. Okay, so we've got a pile of wheels here now. Now we can continue with this. C3 8. It's already on the right piece. Let's go. C3 14. Oh, there's more Star Saber parts. Set that off to the side. No, I need this one. Oh, I need another C8 part. Going to bed in 3 hours. In 3 hours? We're going to be done before that. I can't take another 3 hours to put this together. Oh, that's an interesting way to put the leg together. Yeah, we're definitely going to be done before 3 hours hits. My knees can't handle another 3 hours. Most durable figures. Try the Fenrir. That one's pretty darn durable. A lot of that plastic is like, I don't remember what it's called, but it's very, very rigid, like hard plastic. Well, it's like slightly soft, but when I say hard, it's very durable. Also, the Fenrir poses like you would not believe. Like, you've never seen a model kit or an action figure as posable as the Fenrir, except for maybe an Amazing Yamaguchi. 3-7. Tomodachi Life. An Optimus anime girl. Optimus got married to anime girl Megatron. What? What kind of hellscape land is that? Tater Rot Show. This is a $40 kit at retail. Also, why does somebody have to be mowing now? So it's about the same price as like a master grade Gundam. Well, I say that. A lot of master grades are like 60 or 70 these days. It's the way that they used to be. Okay, so this piece is gonna go here. Very nice. This piece is gonna go here. Very good, very good. All right, now we're getting into the big bulk of like the knee. So we are on the Explosive Runner C4. Am I familiar with the SNA kits? I have not gotten any of them yet, but I have looked at them quite a bit. I have considered them many times. I will for sure be picking one up eventually. If Temu keeps wanting videos, I'll probably get one from there because there's quite a few of those available. Okay, so we've got this. This is part of the knee. Oh, okay, so that's gonna go there. Okay, that's stiff. That's good, that's good. That's what I want to see from this because we don't want loose knees. That would suck. Color choices are weird sometimes. How so? What are we doing here? Is this not settling in? There we go. I think I got it. Yeah, there we go. How are you top in the chat but not have members only? The chat leaderboard and the members is totally different. They're not related. Just because you're a member doesn't mean you get top, and if you get top, that doesn't give you a membership. That's not how that works. Okay. This is very interesting here. What is my favorite Blokees figure? I don't actually know. Blokees releases so much. I don't always know at any given time. I have some that I definitely like. Shining version. Wait, hold up. Something's not right here. Shining version 4. Those guys are all really good. Defender Magnus is really good. Something doesn't seem right here. Why does that seem so gappy? What? Hold on. Something doesn't seem right. Okay, it's not. Something was not right. That's supposed to be up there? It's my favorite Blokees Transformer kit of all time. These are hard choices. I really am not sure. Okay, that was a lot more confusing than it needed to be. I don't know why that was so confusing. But, okay, there we go. Oh, weird. Okay, so we're kind of assembling the knee this way. Make sure we're in focus. Okay, so I need parts from the blue here. So I need 11 and 12. Displace a piece, you should use a Lego brick separator. That maybe would work for certain parts, but not all of them. Okay, so then we need this, and I need 2 and 4. If I had to collect one, would I collect Defender or Galaxy? I would have said Defender for most of the time, although they've really started upgrading with the Galaxy stuff. But I probably would go with Defender, just because you can fit a lot of Defender in a very small space. Okay, that's interesting. Very interesting design. So those blue pieces are kind of holding it in place, but then we take this and we plug it in like that. It's not Nether Emperor. How do I feel about the rubber wheels? I think it was a cool choice. Makes it feel more premium. All right, so I need C1 and C6. Interesting. C1, 1. And where did I put 6? This is 6. The runner pile is slowly dwindling. Galaxy or Classic class? I would probably go with Galaxy. That's a lot easier of a choice. I really like Classic class, but man, they're going to be doing IDW stuff in Galaxy, and that basically guarantees that I'm on board with the Galaxy. That's all that goes on there? Okay. Interesting. C11. Wait a minute. I grabbed 6, didn't I? That's... Wait, no? Oh, hang on. I see. I see now what's going on. Is that on there? There we go. Now it's on there. Okay. Need some more from B. B15. 3. Oh. Are you muted? No? How much does this cost? 40. Multiple boxes, Defenders, without the character boxes. Yeah, you can fit a lot. Like, Defender is the most size efficient of all of them. You can't get this anywhere. Bro, it just started coming out. He's for pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store. He's for pre-order on the Blokees site. He just started coming out. It's a lot too early to be saying you can't get it anywhere. Oh, that is an ugly nub mark. Golly. All right, then do that. Okay, pop that on. There's a few spots where the tolerance is like right here. That vent, that doesn't feel like, it feels like it should sit more flush. A few spots feel like, what's going on with the tolerances? He's sold out on the Blokees site. Are you sure he's sold out and not up for pre-order? Because he was up for pre-order. But either way... Oh wait, are they all this way? Either way, you can also still order him on Big Bad Toy Store. If you go to the posts tab on the channel, you can find a direct link. And I see 6, 9. There we go. Will I collect the Super Sentai Blokees? Probably not. Number one, I'm not usually a huge fan of those designs. And number two, they're not available in the US. And they probably will never be. So I would have to just buy them myself, and that's not something that's on my channel budget. All right, we're coming up on the 2-hour mark here, but progress is being made, so we'll see. Again, I'm kind of rushing here because I'm trying to get the video done as well. Which is the best between Star Wars and Marvel Champion Class? I would go with the Star Wars just because I feel like it's more complete, a more complete lineup so far. There's a spider decided to camp out on my my little string, my cord. Blokees Bionicles. Yeah, that's a pipe dream for sure. I'm making a custom one, but that's not quite the same. Oh, I see. That one goes there. And that one goes there. Very nice. D1, D5, 11. So Blokees Ultraman in the US? Yeah, Blokees is slowly getting the Ultraman stuff out and about. Did I do this one the wrong way? I think I did. I think this is supposed to be downward. Yes, it is. It absolutely is. Okay. D3, 6. Oh, and then there's just like a random piece. Fingers are hurting from typing. Why are you typing that much? Right, and that's gonna go... Oh, I see. It's going to go right here. Oh, yo, that's the printed piece. That's why it was separate like that. That's slick. Oh, I see what that's for. Yes. Irish wristwatch. Is that a tongue twister? B2, 2. You're still hunting for your first Bionicle? Who is your first Bionicle? I think I need the right side. Yep, I do. I do indeed. Okay, and then this pegs on here. Boom. There we go. That's looking good. Oh, I only need one more piece, and that leg is done. What is it I need? I need this. B1, 8. This easy to get seen in chat? I mean, sometimes it's easier than others. There's actually less people on this stream than I was expecting. I guess it's just a weird time. Usually it's in Saturday morning or whatever. But I do usually try to read the chat as much as possible. It oftentimes slows me down, slows my building down quite a bit to read the chat. But I try to read it anyway, because if I wanted to just go for speed, then, well, I wouldn't be building it live. There we go. Then the foot. There we go. All right, we've got a leg. Oh, the tilt to the side's actually really good. It's a lot better than I was expecting. The forward and back is not as much as maybe I would like, but there is the toe hinge. We'll see how that holds him up. All right, so let's pile that over there, and now we've got one more leg to build. All right, the final stretch. Where did C8 go? How am I still losing track of runners? Oh, here we go. $4 a.m., golly. Yeah, that's probably why. For a lot of people, it's quite early. Oh, wait, I didn't need this one yet. Need this one. Usually, I will be doing it like 10 a.m. for me, which I think for a lot of you guys is late in the day. 2 hours wait till the next day. Yep. Yeah. I wish I could have done it on Saturday morning, but I gotta do it now, because if I don't, by time I just build him first, it's gonna be everybody else is gonna already have their reviews out. One guy jumped the gun and put it out like 3 days early, so he got 14,000 views in like 4 days because he jumped the gun. Wait, hold on. Is that backwards? I think it is. Yep, it was backwards. That would make sense. I'm going to go ahead and pull these off. Galaxy size. Lens more time. Yeah, that's fair. I can usually pause in between. And this is just one long, giant guy. We're probably not going to do a ton of size comparisons at the end here, because, again, I got to hop off and instantly start this review. So that will be for the review. I'm tired. Blokees doing Optimus. That's fair, but he is like the poster boy of Transformers, so it's kind of hard to fault them for that. You're currently 3D printing while watching this stream? What are you 3D printing? D5-8. Yeah, now that I know what I'm doing here, I'm a little quicker. Also, there's less runners. That makes it way easier. So we pop this on. I don't love... Like, this would be hard to tighten, I think. That... Hold on. Hold on a minute. Did I do the other one correctly? I think I did. I think there's only one way to do it properly. Galaxy Transformers Prime would be cool. I agree. I think that would actually work out pretty well, to be honest. Ah. Why is this one so much harder now? Oh yeah, I don't think I could do this any other way. You're kind of sleepy. You're gonna hop off. Yeah, if it's like 4 a.m. for you, definitely go get some sleep. The replay will be here if you want to see how the stream ends. That's the nice thing about streams. The replays exist. There we go. Pop that on. My knees will be happy to be off the floor for a little bit. It can get quite tiring. What time is it for me? It is 5:07 p.m. I'm just going to go ahead and pop these pieces out because I know I'm going to need them in a second. That's what I need to attach the tires on, so we'll just go ahead, keep rolling with this. That's an ugly nub mark. That's honestly my biggest complaint about this kit so far is like the nubs are just freaking ugly. $2 a.m. Golly. Why are all you people still awake at 2 a.m.? I don't know how you guys do it. I would be so asleep. I can't stay up till 2 a.m. without starting to crash. Like 2 a.m. is too late for me. I prefer to be asleep by like 11. That's my ideal. Okay, foot is done. Foot is done. Move on to this next bit. Oh yeah, I already pulled that off. Must live around South Carolina. Yep, close, very close. That is a good guess. Correct time zone. I'm going to go ahead and pop these Star Saber bits off because why not? It's both the handles and then the cross guard. But I don't need them just taking up a whole runner slot here. Used to be awake until noon. Usually get off work at 5 a.m. Oh gosh. I do not envy you at your job. That would I think I would just cease to exist if I tried to work a job like that. Like I just wouldn't exist anymore. I'd work like one shift and that would be the end of me. Better stab it with Virginia, North Carolina, or Georgia. That's like all of this time zone. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Did I do this wrong? I think I did. I did do it wrong. Pop that in place. After one work shift. Yeah, I've never tried to, oh yeah, that's a thigh swivel. Nice. I've never tried working night shift job. Never. Better people and whatnot. Well, that's fair. If the people you work with are better or the people you serve are better, then that makes a big difference for sure. Also, Taco Bell's open all night. I never go to Taco Bell. I value my bowels too much for that. So I didn't know that they were open all night. Guess what is Wendy's is open all night too? Okay, so this is gonna go on like that. You can go out for a breakfast now if you want to. Dang. Time zones. Time zones are crazy. All right, C4, 2. And then I need 3. We're getting there, guys. We are getting there. There we go. Got that. I need the other one. Goes built a foot. We're a little farther than that. Kids in the Philippines mostly sleep late. Yeah, here I don't sleep late. Well, I couldn't sleep late even. Usually I can't sleep late even if I wanted to. Because too much to do. Okay, there we go. Not so much trouble this time around, I don't think. I knew what to expect. Grayish blue. Sky is also kind of grayish blue here, but that's just because it's hot. Yeah, those vent pieces feel like they should fit more flush. All right. It's time to pull the rest of the blue off, because I'm about to use all that. So then we can toss the blue runner. The blue feels like it comes off a lot easier. You're an all-nighter? I don't. I have a friend in the UK like that. My chat mod, MJ Dwyer, he's multiversal. Man, I don't know how he does it. That's quite the feat to be able to stay up that long and then still be coherent afterward. See, that's the thing, is like I could maybe manage staying up that long, but I sure would not be coherent afterward. I've driven till 2 a.m. before. I was in Florida on a trip with some of my friends, and I was the designated driver, and everybody else fell asleep. I was like, well, I guess I just keep driving. And by time 2 rolled around, I was like, I'm gonna have to pull over or I'm gonna crash. I was just falling asleep. Fell asleep before waking up for the stream. Well, at least you got some sleep beforehand. Pop this on. But that was a very aggressive snap into place. Okay, we can clean off this runner because I'm about to use all these parts. Rest of your money to get the next wave of Defender to get Volcanicus. Hopefully they complete Volcanicus next wave. That one's been a bit dragged out. All right, there's that. So this goes on, oh wait. I haven't put that piece on yet. Anyone watch Mr. Beast's first stream? When even was Mr. Beast's first stream? That was a long time ago. I don't really watch him anymore. His content has gotten really annoying. I used to like it because he did interesting stuff, and now it's just really obnoxious. And he just does absurd things that don't even really make a ton of sense. Also, he kind of just keeps doing Squid Games over and over again. Ah, time to do some of the wheels. Whoa. my knees are starting to go to sleep. Grimlock's alt mode into a chase. Yeah, Shockwave should have been the chase. We don't need a shiny alt mode Grimlock because we don't need a shiny for we don't need a shiny for the build of Volcanicus. I don't understand. I don't understand. First Blokees into his action edition took them 7 hours. Golly. What? Yeesh. I mean, I guess not everyone is super speedy and familiar with building stuff, but man, that is a long stream. Is that on? Oh, that for some reason did not make the click sound. In the slightest. Oh. The knee, give me the knee. Oh, no, I'm not tossing that. I was about to throw that runner. I still need that one. Alright, so we got the knee here. Excellent. Pop that on. Some very nice bend. Then we need this. So, I'm glad there's not been any other parts breaking. It seems like that was maybe a fluke with that one piece. Just given the way that piece is designed. Wait, hold up. Oh no, yeah, it does overlap. It does. And now it is time to put Prime together. Finally. Wait, which does that go over? I guess it does go over. Or no, it doesn't. Does it go like that? Actually, I guess it goes over. I assume. Some of your questions were never answered. I probably didn't see them. If I don't answer questions, I probably didn't see them in the chat. All right, let's put them together. So we've got a leg. Boom. We've got another leg. Boom. We have an arm. That doesn't feel like it's on. That also doesn't... How am I supposed to do this? Blokees. If this butterfly keeps collapsing in on itself. How is this supposed to work? Ugh. Golly. These arms are annoying. Okay, I think I got it. That's a bit of a frustrating thing. All the weapons are not built yet. I'm still putting together the base Optimus here. And it's kind of, putting these arms on are really annoying. Bruh. Also, you get a little bit of a bobble just due to how narrow the waist is. I think, yeah, that feels like it's on. I just have to do the same thing here. This butterfly joint is super frustrating to try and work with, because if you don't like support it from behind, maybe I just need to take off the windshield. I might just need to take the windshield off. Okay. Nope, that's not even on. Oh, golly. Wait, why did the light just turn on? Bumping it turned the light on. That was weird. Okay, I do think that's on now. I would highly recommend you take the little windshield bit off while putting that on. That was frustrating. All right. And now the head. I feel like he definitely has less range in the neck than Transformers 1 Optimus. Let's take a look at him up close. The light is on currently. It's a little hard to see. But look at that. Does this guy transform? No. This is like a Gundam. Like, I mean, I guess there are some transforming Gundams, but this guy is not like those Gundams. So we've got the arm bend here. That's about that much. But then if you extend it, you get a real good bend. That's pretty nice. The leg kick is absurd. And the bend, the knee bend is beautiful. I gotta admit. Oop, there's a little bit of clashing there. Do we have rotation? No, is there really none? So it doesn't look like there's really rotation for the waist, which is a little strange. Not gonna lie. That is a little strange. He does stand up pretty well. You might get to do Darth Vader Blokees. If you get Vader, I would recommend doing a custom cape. Because he's really good. The cape is just very hard to pose him with. Pretty serviceable articulation. Yeah, it's good articulation. I just wish there was a bit of a waist swivel, which I don't believe that there is any sort of. Unless I'm missing something. Showcasing he can do a superhero landing. Well, let's see. Let's see him do a superhero landing. But again, how would I... There's no rotation, so... He can, in fact, do a superhero landing pretty well. I've overextended the knee. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. There is an ab crunch. You do get an ab crunch. You get an ab crunch and you get tilt side to side, but not a rotation. The rotation, that's a little strange that they did away with that. Now we have the sword blades. Okay, I was on the right track to begin with. Wait, hold up. Hold up! Wait a minute. Something ain't right. There we go. Hold up. No, that's not right. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Well, we'll probably still be here. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, so we'll pop that on like that. Oh, interesting. So you can replace the entire arm, or you can pop the sword Bayverse style into the wrist, which that's pretty cool. I like that. Then we do have the option to do the other pieces. Okay, let's build the gun. So we're done with that. Oh, yeah, these pieces. These pieces can go onto the swords to attach it in there. We're going to need these. We're so close, guys. So close. Okay, I need this. We really dig that he comes with a lot of weapons. Yeah, it's very nice. Very nice that Blokees gave so many options for accessories. Sort of shining. A little bit. Similar style for sure. All right, 7. Oh, it's the same for both sides. Gotcha, that makes things easy. Tracks his hand, so it's slightly inaccurate. No, 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 don't worry. Look at this. If you pop this off, boink, we can close that up. Then we can pop this off. Then you add this piece right here. And let's see, does it go this way? Yeah, I think that's how that goes. Ta-da! So now he can retract his hand. Although that one's kind of, I would say, the wrong side. So you can, in fact, do that. There we go. Yeah, I'd probably use it that way. That's pretty good. This runner, done. I need this. And is this correct? Am I doing this right? Yeah, I think I'm doing this right. Why is it not fitting? Oh, there's a specific way. The sides of his forearm, but he retracts his hand. Okay, so you could pop the hand off then, if you want it to be more accurate. Holy nub marks, Batman. Yeah, the nub marks on this kit are a bit rough. Golly, there's like 6 of them on this piece. And they're all pretty ugly. Oh, it's still here. Sadly, don't think Blokees is going to make more Prime kits. I don't know. It depends on how well this one sells. If you're bored, you need to go to sleep. Yeah, then go to sleep. Nobody is requiring you stay. There's no requirements to stay at all. Okay, there's like a flattened peg here that you have to make sure to line up right. Why they did that, I don't quite know, since you could have just put it in any other way, but I'm not the one who designed the kit. Did I put that backwards? I think I did. No, I can't. I literally can't put it in backwards, can I? Oh, no, I can. Okay. Vote with your wallet. Yep, that is the way to do it. If Optimus sells like in just crazy, who knows? They might make Megatron. Or who knows? Maybe they'll just recolor Optimus. Now, that would be funny. That would be very funny, actually. Okay, there's also a flattened part here, so you got to make sure you put that together correctly. And then we got the silver pieces. Well, I'm going faster anyway because, again, I have to be done this video so it can be released tomorrow. At one point tomorrow, don't know yet, but it will be tomorrow. Don't worry, we are very close to done now. Which piece? Which piece? Which piece? This? There we go. And I think the same thing for this side. Oh, is that what attaches? There we go. Then we pop. I love that they put the translucent in the middle of these blasters. I think that was a great move. Look at that. That's a nice looking blaster. Do the same for the other side. What's not lining up? What's not lining up? There we go. I'm gonna pop this off and we will put. Does it go this way? Or does it go like? Oh, I see. You gotta flip that up. Yo, that's super cool. I love the way that looks. That's awesome. All right, now the last thing that we need is the Star Saber pair and a stand, but I'll build the stand off camera because I feel like that's the least interesting. The least interesting part of the build is the stand. Okay, so. Well, technically I'm supposed to be building the silver first. Oh, I see. This one goes here, and then this goes here. Yes? No? I'm confused here. How is this supposed to fit together? So this simply just sticks on like so, which means this goes, oh, this one goes here. Oh, I see. Okay, so you cannot put the handle on first. You've got to put the handle on after. So you put that together, then the handle goes on like so, and then you get 3 and 4. This is the last main runner. Then yeah, this will just pop on like that. Yo. That is a chunky sword. Holy moly. Wham. All right, let's put the other one together. Same deal. Need to put this on right here. Put this on here. How much is it? This is a $40 kit. $40 is retail. Oops, this side needs to go in first. I love that they included both. Like, including both blades so you can build glowing or not would have been great in of itself. But the fact that they gave you 2 full swords is just beautiful. Oh, yes. And then this piece right here. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so if you take that back piece off and use it, you can use it for Tarn's backpack, which I don't really know why. Good. Am I breaking things? What are we doing here? Why isn't the chest sitting correctly? There we go. But yeah, we can do this, and then you can peg this on... Does it go this way? Yep, there we go. And it's on his back. I think it's a fair price. Yeah, I would say it's a fair price. All right, there you have it. That is Optimus all put together. And man, that was quite a build. Like I said, I'll put the stand together later because it's exactly the same. But you get the sword, you get the hand swords, you get both guns, you get multiple faces. I love the guns. I think that looks so cool. The joints are decently tight. I don't feel like he's gonna fall over too much like Megatron. Honestly, my only real complaint is the lack of a waist swivel in terms of, like, Prime himself. Maybe the elbow bend could be a bit tighter. But other than that, he looks pretty dang good. So, I am going to go ahead and pray us out here because, like I said, I'm going to get cracking on this review. There we go. Got him to stand. I love that gun. The gun looks so cool. Ah, that's so good. All right. Well, Lord, thank you for bringing everyone here today. Thank you that we were able to just enjoy the building process of these kits. And thank you that we all are in positions where we can enjoy this. You know, there's a lot of people that just don't have the means to be able to enjoy hobbies like this. So thank you that we are able to. And I just ask that you give everybody safe and enjoyable weekends. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, guys. I am going to probably take a quick break and then get right to filming. Tomorrow, we are going to be building all of Wheels 3. So if you want to see that, make sure you tune in. That's going to be much more normal time. And thank you all for joining this rather long build. Hopefully this video will be out for you guys tomorrow. So, thank you all for joining, and I will see you next time. If I can find the button to click.